All right, well, we have left the studios and we are now on a toy run on a Saturday morning. Started at Target. Just like my good buddy Toy Shiz says, I grabbed a cup of coffee before heading through the aisle, and this place looked like a bomb went off. It was insane the amount of messy aisles that this store had. I still need that Ellie Sattler Jurassic Park, but it's nice that it's sitting on the pegs. You can see a little NECA of turtles, one of them sitting around. I got the same Masters of the Universe peg warming for the last half year. Not found a figure since Wave 9. Sad story. One 3 3/4 retro Star Wars figure, Reva, swinging from the pegs, as is overpriced Black Series Boba Fett. Now, I don't know who didn't do their job last week, but this is what I'm dealing with, the state of my toy aisle. Across the aisle doesn't look any better here. The Marvel Legends were on deep discount this last week, and it looks like they all sold out because they replaced the pegs with normal price figures. Only saw one of the new Epic Series 3 3/4 line, or 4-inch line as they're calling it. Look forward to finding more now that Wave 2 has been announced. There's some classifieds hanging around here, and Transformers is desolate per the norm in this store. We got the NECA end cap here, sporting just about only Alf. Everything else is gone. Oh, I think there was a 2-pack of turtles. Yep, there it is. And how about the collector sidewall? Just absolutely empty. So I decided to move on to Walmart across the street, and while the shelves were super packed, there wasn't a whole lot of new until I got to the Star Wars section. Now, my store has decided to divide the Star Wars section up. You can see it's got about 1.5 feet here full of retro on one side of the aisle. But if you take a spin move, you'll notice that for the first time in what I can remember, they had brand new vintage collection figures. I was shocked to find the latest wave. Now, unfortunately, I pre-ordered these half a year ago, so I didn't pick any up, but you can see they didn't have much as... take that back. I do need this Mission Fleet Obi-Wan on Eope. I'm not all in on this line, but I'll take this one. Lady J's still sitting at clearance. I don't know what's happening with this Prince Adam. Is clearanced or not? I don't know. Now, I do have a soft spot for movie-style Hot Wheels, so I picked that up. And then I went to an antique shop that I had not been at for a nice long time. Scored this magazine. We'll take a look at this later on. I love bags of toys. Hey, there's a shirt tail. Would totally pick this up. But to me, with all the other offerings inside this bag, was not worth the sticker price of $12. Nope. Frame photos, I had that as a kid actually, that pounding block. Overpriced no-name comics, just weren't for me. Overpriced Superman, some 80s trolls, which look kind of cool, but some vintage Barbie. I guess vintage is a hard term to use with Barbie since she's 64 this past week. Happy birthday, Barbie. Always enjoy a beep into the dollar bin or the Hot Wheels bin because you'll never know what you find. Sometimes you'll find Transformers or GoBots. And I am a sucker for old school 80s and 90s Happy Meal toys. Pulled a few things out of here. We'll share what we found in a future video, but for the most part, this antique shop didn't find too many treasures that were absolutely must-haves. They had an impressive selection of board games, though. That's something you don't see every day. And again, McDonald's toys always reign supreme at antique shops. You know, a lot of these antiquers are not toy vendors, so they don't really know the value of them. But, you know, it's good to look in case you're putting together a set or something. Find your missing McDonald toy. Cool set of Pez here. I was tempted on a handful of these I didn't have, but slightly too high of prices. But that was our morning toy run. Here's a quick glance at our haul for the morn, and we'll take a look at these in future videos. But as always, we want to thank you so much for watching. We'll be back after these messages, and until then, may the toys be with you.